Javokhir Sindarov had become a real beast in the chess world, especially with his performance in FIDE Candidates 2026. But is he that good to also beat Magnus Carlsen, the final boss of the chess world? In today's video, we are going to see a fantastic game by Sindarov that he crushed Magnus in a blitz game in February 2026, just 1 month before the candidates. He went for a checkmate attack with the black pieces and just crushed Magnus. And let me tell you something. In the past decade, nobody questioned Magnus' power in the chess world. But with Sindarov's performance in candidates 2026, with 3000 level performance, and also his wonderful results in 2025, like winning the FIDE World Cup 2025, he's starting to question Magnus' power, and he might be able to do so in 2026 and in upcoming years. Who knows what will happen? Let me know what you think about this. And now let's go and enjoy this wonderful game of chess. Magnus is playing with the white pieces. It's last round of Title Tuesday, and Magnus starts with c4. It's a 5-minute chess game. In Title Tuesday, you need to play very fast because there is no increments. But let me tell you something. For Javokhir, he's always playing fast, so there is no problem for him. As you can see in candidates, he's just playing very quickly. Bishop to g2, fianchetto the bishop. Both players are developing the pieces, fianchettoing the bishops, and Magnus brings the knight to h3. It's a nice maneuver to put the knight on f4 and control any kind of d5. But black just plays his own chess, knight to f4, okay, pawn to d6. Okay, the knight is good here, but it's not the end of the world. And now we have double fianchetto from Magnus Carlsen. He's playing like old man's chess. Bishop to d7, bishop to b2, and castle. We have it here, and here black goes for a6. A very nice maneuver. Rook to b8, b5. You can play this in many positions where your opponent put the bishop on g2, fianchetto it. You can move away with the rook and start your play on the queen side because your bishop is also directing at the queen side. We have d3, rook to b8 by Sindarov, queen d2, and b5. We have knight c to d5, so Magnus wants to trade some pieces. He probably wants to go to some endgames because it's his specialty, and especially against younger opponents, Magnus wants to just reduce the complexity and go to some simple position in game and just show his power there. But Javokhir plays e6, which is a very good move. They're playing in a very high level chess. Knight takes f6, bishop takes f6. So Magnus achieving what he wants, his strategy, and he just plays e3. And it's a blitz kind of chess. You don't have to play every single move in the best way. You need to just play simple moves. Rook f to d8. So black is also preparing maybe for some kind of d5 in future, but still not. Rook f d1 and bishop to e8. So now black is in very good harmony. Rooks are connected. Bishop is not in the way. Of course, it's not the best bishop in the world, but it's defending some squares. Queen is in a fantastic diagonal in this diagonal. And sometimes b takes c4. And in one good day, black might also achieve d5. But white plays rook c1, preventing any kind of nonsense like this. But black goes for b takes c4. A committal decision that allows rook takes c4, b takes c4, and d takes c4. Magnus goes for d takes c4, and here Javokhir plays a5. He knows what he's doing. And look at the clock. He has 4 minutes on the clock, just trying to push on the queen side. And after that, if he pushes here, he can create weaknesses, and maybe this bishop comes to life, and maybe this rook comes to life. This is why Magnus plays knight to e2. He decides to bring the knight to here, but Sindarov just plays a4. He just doesn't care about giving up a pawn. B takes a4. Okay, Magnus takes it. If you don't take it, then what do you have? Magnus brought the knight to e2 to protect this knight with this pawn with knight c3 in future. He takes it. And in this position, Sindarov could have played rook b2, which is the best move by Engine. And after queen e5, queen e1, knight a5 actually. And if you take here, there is e2 hanging. This is what Engine says. But Sindarov plays knight e5. A very great move. Even Magnus Carlsen, which was streaming this game, couldn't find the best idea in this position. With knight e5, black is heading toward f3, and it's very hard to defend it. The best move is f4. But do you know what Javokhir wants to play against this move? What Javokhir prepared is bishop takes a4, and Magnus stopped calculating here, because if I take on e5, then black takes back with here, and queen is protecting here, rook is protecting, so you cannot take here. And if you move the queen, Then there is bishop takes d1, rook takes d1, rook takes d1, queen takes d1, and this is an ugly chess position. You have two pieces, but there is nothing you can do. This second rank is so weak, and he calculated all of this. And if you go for something like a5, he can come queen f5, some rook b1 is coming. The rook is so much powerful, and white pieces cannot do so much. So Magnus, seeing all this, he said, okay, if I go f4, bishop takes a4, then what? But here, rook e1 is the good move. And this is what Magnus should have saw. He stopped there. And now black is, if you go here, there is h3, the knight should go here. And if you go here, there is queen a5. And now white has the initiative. Okay, some very crazy lines can happen. Knight takes c4, queen takes a4, knight takes e3. We are not going to deal with them because they didn't happen in the game. And Magnus plays knight c3, and now black comes with knight f3. And look at these dark squares, shining dark squares. Bishop is coming to c6, and there are some kind of checkmates attack. Magnus is going to stop it, but black is coming with rook b4. Look how he plays for initiative. And here, white goes for knight b5, which is another mistake. Maybe queen g5, start attacking here, was a better choice. But he goes for knight b5, and black just takes on e4. Magnus thought that this move is probably impossible because I will take with knight takes on d6. Can you think ahead what will happen in this position if Magnus takes on d6, because it already happened in the game. Magnus took on d6, and Javokhir punished him very badly. Magnus just took here. You saw it. What's black move? After knight takes d6, a brilliant move is coming. Rook takes d6, sacrificing the rook on d6. And after this, Magnus is just lost because the power of the light squares is, you cannot prevent it. Bishop comes to c6. And here, queen is coming. If you're trying to run away, check, check. You must come here. And at least queen takes c1. You cannot even take here. If you give a check, I come here. And at the end of the day, you are at least a piece down, which might be even in a checkmate. So white seeing all this, he plays rook d5, and here the only winning move. Magnus thought that here everything wins because he finds a very nice way, because e d5, now I have queen c6, and whatever happens. But Sindarov saw another brilliant move. I mean, rook takes c4, it's not a hard move to find here, but maybe he saw all this from before, maybe not, I don't know. Probably not, to be honest, but rook takes c4 is just crushing, because if you take here, queen e1 check, and then bishop takes d5 check, and then you have to block, and then bishop takes here, or queen check, queen takes here. Black is going to win the rook. What a game. And Magnus just gives a check on b8, king comes to g7, he gives a check here. He said if e5 I will resign, but Javokhir plays rook d4, and Magnus still resigned the game. This rook is pinned. It cannot move, because if you move it, there is queen to g2, checkmate. More beautiful is this one, actually. And queen to g2, checkmate. This is how Javokhir won this game, by rook to d4, and his accuracy in this game is 96%. This is not the only win. You might say, okay, it's an online game. What are you talking about? Magnus is clearly stronger. Of course. Magnus is clearly stronger. He's still number one in the chess world. But he also defeated Magnus in freestyle chess in the last months of 2025. Javokhir also defeated Carlsen in freestyle chess. So he's capable of doing such things. And his confidence, his way of playing, his practical play, his calculation, everything that he plays is somehow also reminding me of some young Garry Kasparov. I mean, Kasparov was completely a different player, but Javokhir is also motivated enough to play very good and dynamic chess games. And this might be the only way to question Magnus' power, because if you play positional chess against Magnus, he just kills you in the game. So maybe some dynamic chess player, like when Kasparov crushed Karpov, it was the same thing. They were thinking that nobody will be able to crush Karpov, but Kasparov came with his dynamic style of chess and he crushed Karpov. Maybe this might happen, and maybe this might motivate Magnus Carlsen to play more classical chess and to play against someone like Javokhir. What do you think about it? And thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember always to enjoy chess and life.